Hello, sweet souls, and welcome to the We Are the Medicine podcast. I am your host, Dania Anastasia. I am a spiritual being having a human experience as a planter of seeds, alternative medicine practitioner, and trail guide on the path of life. We Are the Medicine is an exploration of the human experience through our stories. Our stories heal, our stories are our medicine, our experiences are our medicine. This is how we learn, grow, inspire, expand, and connect. My hope is that you will listen for inspiration and deeper understanding of how your individual life plays a role in that of the collective. I also hope to engage you, the listener, in conversations around your own dinner tables, in cafes and boardrooms, so that we may all begin to hold space for one another. Welcome to the show.
Hello, sweet souls. This is your host, Dania Anastasia, and I'm going to take a few minutes to rewrite my story for you. If you've listened to this segment before, it has changed. In going back and re-listening to it, I didn't feel very good about it. I actually felt kind of overwhelmed and heavy and ugh. So I have been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of sitting still and listening to my inner voice. And it turns out that I can rewrite my story. This is the medicine that I'm bringing to the world, right? And so if I'm helping others rewrite their story, darn it, I'm going to rewrite mine for you. This is my better feeling life moments. It still has the same path that the original version audio spoke of. But this is flipping it on its end. This is taking all of the complaints and all the negativity and all the woe is me victimhood out of it and replacing it with empowerment, beauty, and love. My better feeling life moments. If life is nothing but a single moment strung together like Christmas lights, called experiences, then I have had quite a life so far. Let me begin by telling you that when I first sat down and wrote my story, which some of you've already listened to be brutally honest, it was so heavy and depressing. Every other word felt like a complaint, and it sure sounded that way. Each sad, addicted, depressed, and repressed moment strung together with abuse, indifference, competition moments. Wow, who would ever write a story like that? Who would want to listen to a story like that? Not this girl. And so I begin again with the story of my life that I am proud to tell. Not in a quest for approval or affirmation, praise, or even a little blue thumbs up, but because it just feels better to tell my story in terms of gifts and gratitude and love and peace and ease. Here goes. I transformed my life in 2022. And when I say everything shifted, I mean everything. From my daily practices to my evening meditation, from my eating habits to my idea of what it means to be successful. And it turns out I'm doing very well by my raised vibrational standards. Could things improve? Sure. Could I supercharge my momentum and really kick butt in the next half of my life? Absolutely. And I am so damn excited and enthusiastic about the possibilities that are coming to me as I type this, as I read this aloud. Ideas never stop coming to me. My imagination is exploding. My experience, my beautiful, messy, magical moments strung together are as follows. I was born on a powerful equinox of rebirth, raised in a system of beliefs that challenged me to remember what was my truth. Suppression of sensitive emotions allowed my artistic aspect to flourish. Role as caregiver at an extremely young age allowed me to see my strengths. Grasping for external validation gave me the gift of trusting my inner being. Well-meaning, competitive paradigm encouraged my authentic work ethic. daydreaming and envisioning a more fulfilling life for myself through solitude. Winning art awards since I was very young attracted a satisfying art career that begged the investigation of my own self-worth. I turned my anger and frustration into an addiction of escapism that afforded me the freedom to use my internal GPS on direction and timing of abundance. Being denied multiple times for my BFA degree in college sparked the passion to master my craft and graduate anyway with the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree that I so desired. My open and sensitive heart allowed me to be in relationships that were not serving my highest and best self. They allowed me to feel the contrast of what I did not want. All of the choices and experiences in my life have synchronistically aligned. I am a powerful manifester of calling my desires forward in love, work, and play. Being blinded by my need for survival actually led to thriving and freedom. Denied people and jobs I thought I wanted at the time, only to be shown later that they were never meant for me. Asking for help when I was in the dark. Feeling great for learning how to say no. Experiencing the transition of an eternal soul liberated from its human form. A full understanding of how I attract everything from my energy frequency. Deeply knowing that what is meant for me will always find a way. Sincere and abundant gratitude for every bump, every roadblock, every teacher, every divine intervention and redirection. Shifting through and incorporating the wisdom of the ages to carve my own path. Developing an authentic and exciting level of worthiness, joy, peace, and love. And everything works out for me. I realized I had been doing all of the self-discovery work this whole time. That is to say, I'd been writing in journals and sketch pads for at least 2 decades, and all the things my mentor had pulled through me, all the things I tried to escape from, all of the things that I thought that I had to be, all the ways I was betraying myself, ignoring myself, lying to myself, all the things I thought that I wasn't, they all came crashing down around me, and it was glorious. Talk about a phoenix rising from the ashes. Holy crap, have I done some hard, lonely, painful, dark, very dark nights of the soul. I've been given some pretty amazing gifts, and I continue to receive their blessings today. And now I want to scream from the mountaintops about all the things I have always known to be true, but literally didn't know that I was allowed to have, or that I belonged, or being worthy of having, or being good enough, or smart enough, or pretty enough, or even deserving of having. These are all the gifts that I needed to open and unpack and see what was really going on in my inner landscape. It was time to match my inner and outer landscapes and come into greater alignment with all that is. And guess what? It turns out I am worthy. I am deserving. And I am allowed. I am authentic. Even better, I feel worthy and authentic and deserving and allowed. Because I am an extension of source energy, and I belong to everything and nothing. I am healthy. I am whole. I am perfectly imperfect. I am you. You are me, and we are one. And that, my friends, is my better feeling story.
And that wraps up another episode of We Are the Medicine podcast. Wanted to take a moment to thank you and to let you know that I am grateful and I appreciate you so much. I see you, I hear you, I do understand. If you feel called, subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment with it, and check out my website for future happenings, daniaanastasia.com. That's all for now. I love you so much. It's crazy.